let's clean this.
And RTMP is frozen again.
But 100% is something with your OBS. I think when you change it, you just need to tell it not to deactivate.
I tried.
Hold
on.
I don't know.
Are you showing? You're showing right now, right?
Yeah, I mean it's on. We're in the game now.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do that.
There is someone in your driveway.
Let's see.
It's not. Yeah, it's
here,
not showing, bro.
here. You still see it, James, too?
Yep. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Ah, crap.
Okay.
It was there, and then
good.
I should have just stayed on that screen.
There's something with your OBS, bro, when you're changing screens.
Hold on.
All right. All right. Where are we at? We're gonna go
this,
to,
and then we're gonna add it back.
we must not be in the bus. Yeah, we haven't jumped out of the bus yet. That's what it is. Yeah, this is like weird bugged at different times.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Sorry, hold on, streamers. We're trying to get this fixed. I don't know why it's not. It was pulling up, and now it's not there. Yeah, I can't see it, brother.
There is someone at the front door. There is someone in your driveway.
Let me see if I resize it real quick.
Do you want me to hit stop and then start again?
Yeah, let's try it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you gotta get it together, bro.
Hey, me, man. It's the
dude. No, it's you, bro. It's you. Come on.
No, wait. We're good.
James
We're good.
hasn't dropped yet. Are you good?
We're good. I'm up.
I stopped and restarted. All right, good. Let's go.
I see Aqua. We're on Aqua right now.
All
We're
right,
94 and 98.
Yes,
all right, here we go. We are live, everybody. We are live.
go.
All 7 of you. Appreciate you guys sticking around and handling with us. We're trying to get through these technical difficulties right now. We actually set up a different way of streaming and everything. We're trying to deliver a quality stream, but there are some technical nuances that we're all trying to traverse right now. So I appreciate y'all sticking with us right now. We are with the magnificent Crypto and James, who is the head coach for our Platinum and Exo team, and we also have Noah, who is Trixie on our Exo team, commentating with us. So appreciate you guys sticking around, and we'll go from here. So let's go ahead and start going around the map. We got some kills popping up on the kill feed. Rye Guy taking down Scout. Who are we on right now? Buva.
Yeah, Buva. This actually sounds pretty familiar to me. I want to say, who are they? Where are they from? This might be a Hanover team.
Yeah, I don't have them on my roster here.
So I was let's check on. I believe that this is a Ackworth team that won the last game. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of action going on here, but not so much where we're at right now. Let's take another jump around here. Yeah, looks like our boys are off spawn, gone again. So we'll have to go back and check that out and see what happened. But
our boys are down already?
Our boys are
Man,
down.
I blame Laura and her Ackworth team. I know she's watching right now. No clue what happened, but we'll see. Hopefully they can pick it up for game 3.
Still 31 teams up, so...
Will the Valorant games be streamed? Honestly, I have no idea when Valorant even plays. We are working on getting casters for our Valorant games right now, but are the Valorant games after this? Is that what it is, or is it another day? I'm assuming it's today, given the question. Crypto, you know, or Repunks, anybody?
I would say it's a fair bet that it is today. I'm not sure.
I haven't checked.
I'm not sure
honestly,
how to spectate.
I don't even know how to do it. Yeah, so we're really new to all of this, if you can't tell.
Well, yeah, that's
so.
Tristan.
Oh, is that who it is? Freeze likes food,
Yeah,
like
Freeze.
this other guy over here.
Yeah, that's true. oh, me.
All right. And Noah,
Right.
I'm going to get you on screen share. Hold on just a second, okay? Let me do this.
What happened to our other two players?
Phoenix.
Gone off immediately, it looks
Wait, our other two players? What do you mean?
Cubs adding him right now.
Oh, okay.
There we
guys,
go.
it's like, where you guys go?
If we're gonna let James handle that one, I'm not sure that they're aware that there's another match today. So a lot of these names are looking pretty familiar to me here. There's really not too much going on. It's going to be a pretty stacked. I guess.
I haven't VODed as much
see.
as you guys, so
We got
you're gonna have
this
to
going on,
introduce me to
so.
some of these players.
Got some fights going
The
on.
Valorant
here.
game is at
This
6:30 today. Then the answer is probably going to be a no, because I'm assuming the Fortnite games are going to go into overtime, and we have
so.
no idea how to stream Valorant just yet. We are working on it. But hopefully by next week we will have that answer for you, to the point where it's satisfactory and
there's your
everybody's
boy
able to watch
Tiddles.
the games.
Who was
So
that?
we're on Strong Kiwi right now. Strong Kiwi 7-4 is just building like a madman, and I don't know who his teammate is. Let's see, Diamond Jack C knocking
Max
someone
Stairs.
down. We got Every Live. We got so many new names that I'm just not familiar with. I guess it's because it's the Group B, right? That's
Well,
part of this as well.
But yeah, it's there's quite a few gold teams that are in as well now, so that you probably would have never seen in this. So
There's a good
I
amount.
think there's
of
probably
teams.
about 8 plat team. There's probably at least 8 plat teams in, and then
All right.
Speaking
there
from
should be
ex-
some. So
speaking from
So I didn't know
game-
Golds also got promoted to qualifiers as well. I thought they
No.
had to get promoted previously before the spring split. Well, I guess when they did the whole promotion to split lobbies, I thought it was those gold teams. But are you saying the gold
Well-
lobbies themselves are now able to compete in this as well?
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, the teams that get invited are the ones that are the highest scoring across the leagues. With so platinum takes priority, but then once all the platinum teams have been invited, they'll start going down the list for the gold teams, and whoever scored the highest there. So, because that's how Pandas, they were ranked gold at the time. That's how they got in the qualifiers. The top 8 teams in platinum had already qualified the qualifiers before, so it opened up some more
Okay.
slots.
Well, that makes
here.
sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So now this being the last one, you would say if all the platinum teams qualified, that would have been 24 already qualified, leaving 8 slots left.
We got
of
oh man,
platinum,
that was
so-
a good little pop by Elite Riot there with that sniper rifle.
Yeah, they are. They're shooting
I mean,
at. I believe that's
Sniper's
Aqua's
supposed to-
team.
I saw Ollie
this is
there.
Probably
It-
in first right there.
Yeah, I saw Ollie's
That's
name, and I know he is Ackworth.
Yep.
There's a speaking from experience, there's a few plat teams to actually look out for here.
Creep up. Yeah, absolutely. There are
Who's
some
that? Who
platinum
are you-
teams in here.
Who are you referring to right now?
There's I mean, just from
That's
my knowledge,
Carter, right?
Alley Boys playing.
This team
there's
here
Ollie
is
Otter,
definitely.
there's Alley Boy.
Yep.
There's a good amount of players.
This is definitely a platinum team.
Yeah,
Apparently,
so-
Alley Boy is like one of the most PR, like has some of the most PR in the league, actually. So
Yeah. So, do you know where Carter
Right.
plays out of? Because I've seen that name pop up, and I know you and him
If
have
you're
played
seeing it
before.
here.
I actually haven't played
Magpul,
with
I've
Carter.
seen that one too. This is
I'm
a
not
platinum
familiar.
team as well. Bancross. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
where
that
they're from.
is.
You've seen this
I got
star in
them. They're
Alley
San
Boy. Here's Alley
Antonio.
Boy.
So Frosty Kite is from the Flowberries team, from the Stealth Flowberries from San Antonio. So we're on Alley Boy right now. So their team right now with no kills, but so we can't see their mats. So Crypto, that was actually something I was
we can
working
see
on.
some- Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
You can tell
I
them
can
on
show you
both.
how to do this later. There's a few settings you've got to change. They bug things up.
Yeah, because I was wondering. I
yeah,
was
I
like,
can-
this is different for me. I can only see it as they're actually getting it, like gathering the materials, and then it goes away.
Yeah, I'm not sure about why that part is bugged now, right? Or if they spend some, then it goes ahead and shows up. It's kind of
Yeah, and I see
Kinda
Honor
some
Poison just
weird
popped up on
nuances
the
here.
kill feed again. That's the name we've seen, what, 4 or
Who's
5
this?
times now. Honor Poison with 2 N's. He's popped up quite a bit on this kill feed. I have
Alex
no
looks
idea
like
who
he's
he's with or
Here,
where
we
he's
can-
from.
I think we can
Solo.
sort this. We can sort this based on the here it is. Yep.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I've seen it pop up quite a
2018's up.
bit.
This has been there's another
And
one for him.
Definitely
This is
can be
it.
I wonder
aware
where
of.
these guys are from. Get clipped, bozo. There, huh?
Yeah,
Goes
I
down
mean,
to-
but this guy is, whoever this kid
Carolina
is,
King.
he is popping off right now. I mean, obviously, we didn't get to watch the first game due to technical difficulties, but I tell you what, I mean, based off of where they're at right now with 27 teams up, and this team right now has 8 kills.
8 kills.
Uh,
Good
they-
mouse
Picking
here.
up kill,
They
no,
are well in position right now to, at this pace, this is one of those teams that's going to drop a third of the lobby. You know, at this kind of a pace, which is not unnormal for this. When you move into the platinum lobby, you know, sorry to the golds that got promoted, but that's a very normal thing to have a handful of teams dropping 15, 20 kills around. So this is one Tittles I've seen before. I forget where
which
they are
location
from as
they're
well.
from. I know Lath could tell us. They've
definitely.
definitely played with Franklin a little before, but yeah.
If you're a gold player, want to get some very good practice, it's definitely a good way to.
Oh, I see. Ackworth just went down. Well, Ollie Wood Ackworth just went down. By
I've never
Funky.
seen that. What did you do?
Tittle's getting one there.
Tittles just knocked one down.
Yep. We said yep. Looks like that team's still up. Ollie's down, but 2 on them. Still 8 on this team. There's another one for Tittles and company here.
Yeah, Alley Boy taking down another
Boy's
one.
getting some more.
Big Trent's goes
Seems
down.
Going down. Yep. Big Trents. Let's jump in on this. See who they're fighting here.
Fighting
Max,
Arius,
okay.
I've seen that name a good amount of times.
Briel K, YouTube, Big Trent's, and Doji Yan. They got 5 kills to their name. That's respectable, especially this early in the game with 24 teams left out of 33. Now, this is something I will say, Crypto and Trixie and Repunk, that it's good to see a full lobby again, right? Especially
Absolutely.
this close out to NAF, seeing
miss it.
like. Yeah, I bet you do. I mean, unfortunately, you guys have already qualified, so you can't play this weekend. But
Seeing
like
Jack Attack go down.
for
now.
me to see a normal game again is just so refreshing. To see the kill feed consistently active, not a dry spell of like the first 10 minutes. Well, I will say on the way we play right now, it seems like the first 2 or 3 minutes where you're getting points of contesting and stuff like that, like POIs, you'll see the kill feed pop up kind of early, and then there is just this lull. You know, for call it 7 minutes to 8 minutes where everybody's just kind of spread out gathering materials. And then they've kind of refocused to fighting later game. But right now, this is what people want to see, right? Is an active kill feed, people fighting left and right. Tittle's taking down some other names. I mean, we were just on this kid. No clue who he's with, but he is definitely making a name for himself right now. Noxy FV, their team with 2 kills right now. Do we have anybody? Oh, it looks right there on the bottom
We've
left,
got
Crypto
some
of the
kind
map.
of,
We got some action about to happen.
Yeah.
And we do have in the middle of your map right
it's
there,
looking
there's
down.
somebody fighting. I mean, look, the kill feed still has not stopped. It is just going off, man. I love it.
We're
Love
getting
it.
forced close
Doji Yan with
together.
another one.
I think
Strong-
to follow up on your,
I think we're talking about this one, right?
Yeah, go ahead, Noah.
I think to follow up on your previous point though, to get those kind of end games that everyone likes watching, you know, 60 people up in like in 6th zone, 7th zone. It is like a slow game because everyone is, I don't know, everyone likes to play to where surge pops. But in these kinds of lobbies, you're going to see end games, 7th zone, 8th zone with like 15 to 20 people. It's not going to be that stacked out.
Yeah,
around a little
absolutely.
bit.
So that's it. That's the thing. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this I think 2 weeks ago, Adam, where surge towers aren't a thing right now in platinum lobbies. Is that something you think we're going to see this game, given that qualifiers for NAF, like this is a game of importance? Do you guys think we're going to see it?
Probably not.
Probably
It really
not
depends on the
now.
player
I mean, we've
play.
got there's only 48 left. I mean, we might see someone build them, but certainly
I think
certainly
that
not
I think that comes with the
necessary in
seriousness
this,
factor.
so.
It's not gonna be
Wow.
as stacked as you think. I think it has
This
to do with like
is-
the fear factor per match, and I don't think
Yeah.
enough teams are scared
it's-
or like want to play for placement enough for that to take place.
Yeah, a lot of these players definitely just want a key.
So
It's really unfortunate that the stacked lobbies
Oh,
came
these
with this
guys
meta,
are,
though.
man, Kai
Oh,
the Master
okay.
just dropping some people right now. I mean, his name just stayed on the kill feed. I think he took down the whole team. Speedman goes
Yeah.
down. Oh, we saw Speedman last week. I remember that name.
Yep.
Void
there's
Monkey
it-
taking
wait,
him
is
down.
that Speed from Wellington?
No, I don't think it's the
I don't
same
think so.
guy.
I think that's,
I don't think it's the same
It'd have
guy.
to be honor speed.
I think the speed one that I'm
Pink
seeing,
Speed.
if I remember correctly, is from Ackworth. I want to say based on this. So hey, actually, yeah, our friends at Ackworth, I like to see them do
Let's
well.
see.
And,
Yeah, we got.
they. I was kind of watching a little bit happening right. There were two different teams that had one solo that was just kind of hanging out in the same area. It looks like they were able to get them back up. So I'd say this team that won the last game, but this is definitely one of Ackworth's teams.
Okay, so
And
these guys
this
won game
Funky
one that
guy
we're looking
hasn't
at right
either.
now.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
I
Well,
am-
congrats,
recognize
Laura.
that name.
I'm
Congrats,
fairly
Laura and
confident that
Ackworth.
They did based on what I saw. So we can
I
check in
recognize
on.
Funky.
Let's see here. Tittles. Oh my gosh, these guys have jumped up here. So where the location they're from? Look at these
11
kills.
I mean, we got a lot of people
Look at
in
these
chat
kills
right now. I
here.
mean, this is a big stream right now. Watching, if you guys know where this team is from, please let us know. Like, I mean, they are popping up. 11 kills. That is nothing to bark at. That's a lot. Thunder Yard stand strong. I don't know if that's who they're with. Mimi Love, looking at you, but I have no idea. But I mean, 11 kills in this kind of a lobby. That's a lot. So well done to these guys. Hopefully they keep it up. We got Falcon. That name looked familiar. Falcon Destroyer. That name looked familiar. But Honor Poison.
Yeah.
They're at 9. They actually fell behind. Honor, who was popping off early.
Well, that's Aura.
Yeah, they fell down behind a little
I
bit.
think they're just chilling now. So all right.
Do they have good
this is
position
not
right now?
terrible.
Is that why they're sitting still? Like, do they have
They're
a
at, no
storm
well,
pole or anything?
It's not terrible. Yeah, they're on short side here. Looks like
I
they're
mean-
gonna get in. They're just gonna hold
Wow,
that
good
team a
game.
little bit.
Oh, so that's another Magpool 10. That's another Flowberries team. So I'm curious why he stopped shooting over there. Like,
Yeah,
they had a
busy.
trio right to the left there, and they are not engaging. He popped off a couple shots. Is this friendly fire or something? No, they're not
No,
part of the
it's
same
easy,
squad.
Oh, they're getting pushed here on this one. I think they're not
They
okay.
make it doubled.
Yeah, they're not quite in yet here, but I think it's an interesting dynamic sometimes with these new weapons, right? Or with the Star Wars weapons. It's just
I'm curious to see how
kinda
the end
crazy at
games go
times.
with this kind of meta, because I know a lot of people, like even just talking with players outside of the games, I know a lot of people are very confused on how the meta is right now. So I'm curious to see how it goes, especially in like end games.
Well, what specifically are you referring to on that? Because, again, I'm an outsider.
they're
What about
explaining
the
this one
meta
up,
changed
okay.
the late game, Noah?
It's a lot harder to make
Oh.
rotations. That's one of the biggest things this season, because they removed all movement.
Oh, they moved all
And-
movement. Okay, they removed
Yeah,
it.
there's no movement this season, and then on top of that, all guns have infinite ammo with like I think it's like a 3-second cooldown, 2-second cooldown. So you can kind of just infinitely spray people on the rotation. So it's very you definitely have to tarp a lot more this season. So it's very you drain mats a lot more this season compared to last season.
So it's something to where you want to preserve all the mats that you have as long as possible. Is that what I'm saying? So, like, when you kill
Yeah.
someone, I know siphon is a
Zone
thing,
goal.
right? You get health if you kill someone, and you get a little base thing of mats. Is that right?
The minimum, so like for example, if you kill someone with no mats, the minimum you can get is 5 builds for each material, so 15 builds in total. But I honestly don't know if Siphon's active in this because I think it is.
It should be.
But if the Siphon is active, it's just white health Siphon. It's nothing crazy, but it is good for end game clutches if you're in Storm. I think it heals you over seconds.
Okay. So yeah, basically it seems like the mid game, I would say, is more impacted than the late game then, right? Based off of what you're saying. So obviously you guys have qualified. You took first place in the spring split, so congrats to you guys on that. But what advice would you give these teams right now that are fighting for a shot at qualifying for NAF? What would you give as advice going into the mid game right now? Like, it seems we are in the mid game right now. For them, is it stand your ground, just base up and hold out as long as you can, or is it be aggressive and gather those materials based off of the kills and trust in your talent?
This season, especially, like, one of my biggest tips to these teams is don't be nervous. Like, that's one of the biggest things. If you see a team that you want to key, or you think you have an opportunity to get something from that like key, 100% take it. Don't be nervous. Don't think of yourself as I'm not good enough to key this, or this could go bad, or we don't have the kind of experience to play like this. 100% just trust yourself, trust your team. Keying, if you are confident enough to key in this meta, that is 100% the way to go. Keying is probably the way you'd want to play this, because even like if you're just playing off of farming and stuff, it's very hard to sustain your mats. So getting mid game refreshes and stuff, and then just chilling until end game, that's probably the way to play. It's honestly hard for me to give tips this season because I've only played so many scrims this season. I know all these players have played, they're practicing really hard. But from what I can gather, honestly, if you like I said, if you are confident enough and you have the kind of talent to key these kind of lobbies, 100% take that opportunity. Don't be nervous. Yeah. And if you want to play conservative and you want to chill the entire game, here. Yeah, it's definitely. I was gonna get like a 30 tag out of this guy. Practice your rotations. That's the main thing, to be honest. Right. If you can't keep, practice your rotations, and then just try and play conservative, because mats is the biggest thing this season. 100%.
I got you. And Tittle's taken down more. I mean, the kill feed just seems to be Tittle's constantly right now. So well done to that team, whoever they're with. It looks like they got 14 to their name right now. So they are just, popping off. Respect to this team. They are in it to win it right now. So where are we at with the circle? We got 14 teams left, with the circle being where it is right now. That's different. Definitely different from what we're familiar with. It's usually 7 to 8 squads, and that was after you guys kind of conditioned yourself to play a little bit later. So this is awesome. Like, I love seeing this. I love seeing the chaos, the fighting. Let's see, who are we on right now? Our team Honor went down, huh? Alley Boy, Trixie's buddy there, getting a couple more. But yeah, sad to see Honor going down. They had such a strong start, but hopefully that'll give them right there. Hopefully they'll give them some good points.
Alley Boy right there.
Beetle, that is one of Aqua's teams right there, taking that down as well. Come on, Alley Boy. 7 kills to him alone. Man, looks like this guy's back is breaking from carrying the team right now.
Yeah, he's definitely very skilled IGO.
Yeah, he needs to tighten up that belt. I'll tell you what, man, he is carrying right now. 7 kills. I mean, for a solo, that's awesome. Well done. Hopefully, the duo going in with 10 teams left. I mean, you got 33. Well, we got 20 players as a duo.
This is Irvine, right? Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this reminds me of the qualifiers we played, like almost identically. Like I remember 18 up around this time.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Oh, okay.
There goes down Aaron.
All right, here we go. Now we're seeing who's prime position here.
I'm getting
kills from
flashbacks.
Velix.
There we go. Velix going down. We got 9 kills
Keep
for
seeing
Velix.
Tittle's still down there, still up.
Having height this season is definitely an amazing. Like it's always
how we're
thing.
looking. Only 14 builds here.
That's
Okay.
brutal.
All right,
I mean,
all right. We're
that
decent here.
doesn't mean that much when you have height, right? Like the fact that he has 14 builds, they can still kind of just chill out for a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
and I mean,
If
this
they're playing ring,
Thunder
yeah,
Yard here
100%.
definitely has some mats. I don't know if he's. Whoa, I'm not sure what.
Whoa!
Looks like he's out.
What?
Oh my gosh!
I'm not.
No!
Was that a grenade?
Thunder
Oh, you
Yard
know
stands
what?
strong.
Yeah, it's 100% the
Wow,
grenade.
that's
a
super
good play,
unfortunate
bro.
for Thunder
Whoever
Yard
got
there.
that kill, respect.
Look at Tittle's
brother.
still up
No, that
down
was a
there.
teammate.
That was
Ollie,
a teammate.
that's
helping.
Ollie
that
Otter
was
down
this
there
guy, that was
too.
Velix.
Still in,
Ollie full
still
time.
up.
Yeah.
Ollie and
Tittles, it
Beetle.
looks like Tittles by himself.
Tittles
I
is
think
solo.
I think Tittle's a
Yeah.
solo right now.
We got 6
ratting.
squads up, 10 people. Slim X Reaper, Velix. Oh, Velix just goes down.
he's
Ollie
out of
gonna
mats.
get a team win again.
They got
Well,
10 kills to themselves. Top 4 placement right now. It's
Ollie,
dark outside.
okay.
5.
It's Ackworth.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Ackworth
Still
right
3
now.
up.
6
Ollie
kills.
taking,
Still
Ollie
3 up.
just-
There's another one there. Okay.
Oh my goodness, that a boy. That was great. I mean, he's building
top 3 for them here.
super quick. We got top 3 placement for Ackworth.
There's
This is,
Alley Boy.
so this is the team that just
Good
won the
kill.
last game. Is that right?
oh,
Beetle goes down.
We still got
Close
Jack
fight.
Attack. Jack Attack still up.
Star and Alley
get the
Boy
siphon from
still
that.
up.
There we go. We got the duo still alive. 3 teams, 4 players. Alley Boy popping up. 10 kills to himself alone. Man,
taken down. Oh my god,
seriously.
he's stacked.
give this kid some ibuprofen. His back is hurting, folks.
Oh, very nice.
There we
here.
go.
Top 2.
There we go. It's dark outside.
two.
Alley Boy 11.
Last-
This is your
oh,
game,
very,
brother.
Very good.
He's going
piece
for a
there.
clip.
This is your game.
There we go.
game.
And
Oh, and he
Alley Boy
takes down.
cleaning that up. 13
He
kill.
takes it down.
win
Well
for
done
them
to
there.
Alley
Wow.
Boy.
What a
So
game.
Alley's playing out of where, Trixie?
He's playing for.
Irvine.
Let me check. Yeah, Irvine. I'm pretty positive.
Irvine, is he playing? Oh, so he plays for California?
Think so.
All right.
I could double check.
Well, hey, congratulations. I mean, my goodness, what a. This kid is sending a message, I'll tell you that much. I mean, they were playing as a duo pretty much the entire game. 12 kills to his name alone. Star carrying 1. 13 kills to our first place winners in game 2. Crypto, do we have score updates yet or no?
I do not have any score updates
Okay.
yet.
So, folks, for the people watching,
Maybe
stay
we'll have
tuned.
something when we come back.
Yeah, we should. We got a few minutes in between games. Hopefully, we'll have at least some sort of placement right now going into game 3 to give people a heads up. But we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, well, you run it out.
Yeah, see, it did the same thing. Hopefully it'll come right back.
Swap it back. Swap it back off.
Oh, there we go. We're back now. Okay. We're live. We can see. And so that's weird. It has like a...
Okay.
So are you watching my stream right now, Adam? My Discord stream? So you should... Yeah, I'm pulling up. I can see your...
Yeah, what I would... Okay.
It's fine. We went back to starting soon.
You don't have to yet. But
You were just there, and then it went away, and then we'll do this again.
Yeah.
And hopefully it pulls back up.
Really good. All right. Here we go. Started.
This time it is not as quick as it was. All right. Well, let's see here.
I'm not sure where Thunderyard is. Do you
We're
need me to
still
restart
showing a
it?
black screen right now. Yeah, possibly.
Bro. We got to figure this crap out. This is
I know, right?
Okay. I just hit it again.
Okay,
refreshed.
I'm live. Yep, I'm good. Yep. So maybe that's just something we need to do.
Every time
Anytime
you
we're ready to
lose-
go live, you just restart.
Yeah, we'll have to. Every time you lose feed, bro, every time you change and the source inactivates, it's like it doesn't pick up. It's like I don't know, OBS gets a stale link and doesn't pick up.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird.
But we'll figure it out.
deal.
Like I
We'll
said,
figure
this week we introduced a lot of new technology to the stream here to try and make it more productive. But we are working through it. On top of that, we're also having to help out the corporate side as well with their stream. So who are we on right now, Adam? I'm looking at
This is Alley
I think
Boy.
you're
I'm
still.
trying to.
We're on Alley Boy right now. Okay, I was going to say I'm
Yeah,
looking
we're on
at.
Alley Boy. I'm trying to fix the. I think I had to toggle a few different things last time to get this to come back up. So
This guy right here, Mr. I hope he took his ibuprofen, got a massage
There
during
we
the
go.
next game from carrying the theme last time. What was it? 12 kills to this kid last game.
Yeah,
12.
yeah,
Yep.
12.
12 on
kills.
Alley Boy. Yep. Let's check in and see how.
I mean, we
we're-
got
okay,
people
that's
already
a
going
bit of
down.
a-
It looks like Fetch just
Definitely.
went down. Oh no,
I definitely
Fetch
want
just
to
took
catch
a
our
kill. Sorry.
guys. Definitely want to catch our guys here. They went down so early in some of the games. They haven't got much air time here. So
So Repunks, this is your squad here. What happened last game? I mean, we didn't even get a chance to check in on them, and they were down already.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what happened.
yeah,
And
we
then one
haven't
of
had
our
access to
players-
replays yet.
One of our players disappeared actually, so we have Lathe in actually this game subbing in.
Lathe is subbing in. So who do we sub out?
Death.
Death. Okay, so Death
So
went out.
Genesis Death, I think was his gamer tag.
Gotcha. Yep.
So
Ali plays for
looks like we're pretty safe
NOC.
right here.
So, but North or South OC have a collaborative Fortnite program. So appreciate that, Turpines. I don't know what NOC is. Do you guys know what that is? Is that
North Orange.
North Orange
I'm pretty
County?
sure,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. All right.
I want to
So,
say that's Irvine. I think.
yeah, they just put. Yeah, I
Irvine,
see
yeah.
asterisk
I think it's
Irvine
North
there.
OC.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Turpines. We got a lot of people in the stream today. I know, obviously, the corporate stream isn't up and running, so I appreciate everybody sticking in and watching ours. We're going to try and focus on every single team possible. We're going to try and follow the action, and Adam does a really good job of following the map here, where it looks like we're going to see some fighting take off. Tronics 78 taking down Jake is nice. This is Ackworth right now, right? Ollie and Beetle, Jack Attack. That is their Ackworth team. I don't know which team, but Laura, if you're in the chat, let me know what actual team this is. But it is the Ackworth. That we know. That's our friends up north here. Well, south of everybody else, but north for me and Trixie here. It looks like we may have some fights going on down at Mast Meadows. We got two
something
trios
coming
next to each other.
Yeah.
Falcon
Let's see if we
Crazy. Rye Guy. That's a name we've seen pop up a bit.
There's Speed Man. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Carter, you said plays for which one is it that we said Carter was? Rye Guy taking down a couple. I told you we saw that name pop up quite a bit. That's a name we're familiar with.
We definitely did.
Trixie,
Yeah,
do you remember who Carter plays for?
I know Cartier plays for, but I don't know who Carter plays for.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, Rye Guy is just
Cartier.
ready with
Oh.
that sniper rifle. I mean, he just got somebody with it.
Wow.
These weapons are kind of crazy this season.
Kinda.
I mean, like, I can't tell you the last time I saw people actively using sniper rifles in a competitive tournament style
We've had
game.
some stuff going on
I
here.
mean, this season is definitely crazy. I'll say that. We got Tittles. This guy was popping off last game.
they
Mr.
were
Pizza. What is that symbol that just popped up? That looks like an explosion. Is that the grenade? Is that what it is?
Might be,
In the kill feed?
I would say.
Thermal, I think
oh,
it's the thermal imploder, yeah.
yeah. that's
Okay,
probably
because
the
that's something that
thermal
popped
here,
up when
so-
I was solo streaming, and I was like, I have no idea what that is. What that, again, newbie here, still learning. We got Puzzled
this-
and Void Monkey.
This is a duo getting.
Yeah.
Looks like they're getting. They
Getting
queued as a
pressed.
duo too. They're. Looks like Puzzle's
like they're
gonna
gonna
try to
run
get
right into
away.
Felix.
Void Monkey.
Yeah, they're walking
is-
right into this.
They are walking right into this other team, getting pinched here. Got a lot of
Yeah,
builds
clipped
here. I'm not
Bozo.
sure. Not sure what's happening
That
there.
was,
Void is seriously hurting right now. 7 health
Puzzles.
left. All he
Puzzle
has
goes
is some
down.
grenades.
Void Monkey
Puzzled,
goes down.
yeah,
They
Puzzled
run
goes
right
down.
right
Yeah.
into Velix there.
I'm not seeing enough
Cleaning
people
that
use
up. That's
grenades.
2 for them. Exet Jack Attack. They're in there. That's the Ackworth team. They're getting some stuff going right now. Let's There's nobody with a ton of kills yet. We still have a lot of teams up, right?
Not yet.
30 teams here.
Not yet. I
Beetle
think the
cleaning
most I
up.
saw
That's
just off
Ackworth
of what
getting
you
some more.
did was 2. But I mean, there's only 9 people down or 12 people down, so
Right.
not that many. Carter reviving
Takes down
speed, man.
speed, man. Okay. Yeah. All right. It must have some action going on here. If this is okay. Well,
Ackworth
KBM
again.
Funky goes down.
Considering the amount of grenades I'm seeing, I'm surprised no one has yet to use them for movement. They're just
Ackworth
using them to, like,
with 3 here. Solid. I mean, a really solid performance from them so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Winning game 1. What was it? I think it was a top 2, top 3 there. I would say this team is very comfortably inside the top 8 right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's required to qualify here. I would say it's probably the same on the Alloy team here.
Of the qualifiers, is it the top 8 teams this weekend and next weekend that go, or is it more than that, less than that?
So it is the best 2 games this week combined with the best 2 games next week, and then the top 8 total.
Top 8 total.
Will earn an invitation to finals.
Nice. So going into NAFs, we will have 32 teams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Nice.
So 29 teams up.
We got 2 kills. So Trixie, you were saying something about grenades, using that as movement?
Yeah, so there is a strategy that a few pros have come up with where if you throw a grenade into a cone and then reset the cone, it'll launch you without you taking damage. And it launches you like pretty far too.
So I guess right now, with there being no movement in the game, like, because last season you had the bat, right? And the season before that. And so right now you're just having to get creative with whatever way possible. And you're saying you build a cone, throw a grenade inside the cone, and then it'll launch you. Is that right?
Yeah, you throw it into the cone, reset the cone, so it's like not exposed, and then it launches you. You gotta, I mean, I kind of understand how people not using it, but I am surprised that they aren't.
Yeah, and we do have one man down on the Phoenix squad. Aqua is down. Lath and Chubb, they're holding it up, but Chubb is hurting right now. We got Squigs is mid, a little high up here. Chewbacca
Lath
here.
goes down here.
Lath is down. All right, we got it. Chewbacca is down again. So, rip to Phoenix. It's okay. We got next weekend. We got one more game too, or was this game 3? This is game 3.
Is game 3 today.
Yeah,
yep.
So we do have next weekend. Maybe we'll have a better turnout.
Something happened here with Irvine. Alley Boy's down. Not sure what happened.
Alley
there,
Boy fainted from last game is what it is.
Yeah, I was going to say he got too tired of carrying.
Too tired, yeah. We've
passed out from exhaustion of carrying people.
Yeah, we've got next week still. Definitely we'll be able to look at some scores and stuff, and I'm sure that nothing is out of reach.
No, I don't think any team. Ackworth, I would say, based off of game 1 and game 2, their Ackworth team, I would say, is definitely in a very comfortable position, right? Our Phoenix team, if they have any hope of going into top 8, we're going to need to put some work in going into next weekend for sure. Maybe, I don't know, Repugs, what do you think? I mean, that's an early end, last game and this game. Any words of advice to give these guys? I know we haven't been able to watch them too much, and I imagine you guys have VODs to do and replays and stuff like that, but what would you give them based off of the way that you know that they play and possibly how they even played today?
I think the whole new meta and new weapons and everything might be throwing them off a little bit. I remember speaking from last practice we had, they wanted to land at the outpost, but I see that today they haven't really landed down there, so maybe some drop issues as well. All things that we can fix in the next practice. I think this season actually would play into their playstyle very well since it's infinite ammo and kind of plays into it's more of like a position-based meta. So I think over this next practice, we'll probably just talk about drop spots, better rotating, and honestly just taking less engagements in the mid game and conserving mats. And then once they get to the end game, then they can play how they want to play, just beaming everybody.
Now,
I think it's just avoiding fights, really.
So you guys are obviously a lot more familiar with the meta and seasons than I am. Going into NAFs, is this Star Wars thing still going to be a thing going into NAFs, or is it?
It's
Okay, so it will be something totally different.
Yeah,
It'll
this is
probably
like
be
a
similar to what it
1 month
was.
before, or it might be. They seem to like the katana slash bat movement thing right now with Fortnite, but this, like what we're seeing right now, is kind of similar to what we had 2 qualifiers ago, I believe, where it was like the Snoop Dogg season. This season is just like an intermission between 2 competitive seasons, so it's only 1 month long. And then the
Yeah.
next season, they'll bring back actual like in-game tournaments as well, like FNCS, Solo Cash Cups, Trio Cash Cups, Divisional Cups, things like that. This is kind of just like a filler season between like competitive seasons, so to speak. So it should be a lot better of a meta. Like there will definitely be some sort of movement items, whether it's launch pads, shockwaves, something we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, this
So
whole
there should be a
season
lot
is,
more you can build around it.
this whole season is definitely just supposed to be a fun month. I think considering that NAF be in chapter 7? I don't think it will. It'll be
I
season
don't think
4,
it
right?
will. Yeah, I don't think it will.
So considering it's season 4, it most likely will go back to some of the same old guns, and the map will not be drastically different. So I think everyone will get back to what they're comfortable with in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so I guess that was going to be my next question is going into the final week of the spring split, you guys had 1 day, right? Just one
Yeah.
day to prepare
Yeah.
to hold your first place title there. Going into NAFs, how likely is that to be repeated? You know, it's July 18th through 20th, folks, where we're going to Orlando. How plausible is it that we go into NAFs, right, and it's a Thursday, and Epic drops a whole new season on you?
Yeah, so
it's very
each
possible.
season, it's insanely possible
I mean,
because
it's,
it's May, right?
I think
And
that
then-
would mess up their timeline for seasons. Because the normal seasons are normally like 4 months long, and this one's 1 month long. So we should have all of next month, and then the days leading up to the event to practice the new season.
Well, I mean, you might be right.
XPL does have an uncanny ability to host qualifiers on the season.
One day
changes.
after the season.
I
yeah.
mean,
Absolutely.
That's actually,
Happened
I'm
twice in
pretty
a row.
sure like this has
happened 3 of the
happened.
4. I
It's
believe.
happened. Yeah, it's happened 3 out of the 4 qualifiers for finals. So I know the first one was the first one a normal.
Snoop Dogg
Or
season.
was it not? Yeah, there
No,
was
the
a.
first one was like the Iron Man mech suit
Oh,
thing.
that's right. Yep.
That was the RAF season, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Were we even a
And-
part of it when that happened? Because I don't remember
no,
that.
No. You
Oh,
guys
well,
weren't.
Okay.
no, we were, but it was like the very end of it.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you guys came in like right at the end. And
Yeah,
then
'cause
it was
remember,
the
we
one that
conned
was the
RAF for, like,
OG
2 weeks.
season, right?
We conned RAF 2 weeks in a row, and then that was the end of the season. So
EXO and Pandas qualified out of the OG season.
Yeah, the remix.
that
yeah.
was-
I didn't even know that
the-
happened, but I mean,
the remix,
well,
and then there was another. Well, maybe that was the only other one, and then it was like, hey, Star Wars season, and by the way, qualifiers.
Right?
XPL has an uncanny ability to schedule qualifiers on season.
I remember
Yeah.
waking up on the season, and I was so like actually
Oh.
dreading playing like on Saturday, bro. I actually got like so. Oh my god.
Yeah,
The,
no, I get it. I get it, absolutely. And, like, I know our play style, when I say ours, obviously I'm referring to EXO and the top tier level of play, where it's a lot of in-your-face, build-fight shotguns. And this appears to be the polar opposite, right? This
Yeah.
new Star
Yeah,
Wars
100%
season
is.
is all assault rifle, right? From what I'm gathering, because you have unlimited ammo and it's like a more of a distance fight. So I will say I'm glad that we only had one weekend of having to play that and hold our first place title on that. But I don't know. Like it's just so weird to me. And on top of that, it's not as exciting. Like
so
you know,
boring. No, I
where
totally agree.
you just have people sitting out at distance and just kind of popping off and I don't know. Like it's just weird to me. It's different, but. It's not that I'm not a fan because I love Star Wars. It's just that this is just really weird. Like I said, this right here, it's dark outside, going with a sniper rifle at 20 meters out is really weird to me. I'm used to seeing much more aggressive play. Although, I will eat my words here. The dude just popped off with a lightsaber. So,
But I will say the season biggest way to fix these issues is nerf the sniper AR because it does like 140 to the head and it shoots like really fast for what it is. It's so weird. I don't even know how to explain the season, to be honest. It's kind of just
It's a for fun
mag
season.
dumb.
It's not meant to be a competitive one.
Well, no, well, yeah, obviously 9-year-old me would have freaked out over the season, like wake up actually kicking my feet and stuff. But like, I don't know. From a competitive standpoint, this is 100% a season where you grind reload. So, I don't know. I haven't played the season like almost at all. So I couldn't really tell you the metas. All I know is the movement tech. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get
It's
it.
positioning, that's it.
Yeah.
I get it. So, like, right now, there is the Pro-Am, or did that just finish? Right? Is the
No,
Pro-Am...
there's 2 days. There's 2 days. There's 2 days.
Okay.
I think
So
it's
is the
just
Pro-Am playing on the same season right now, or are they playing... Because I know
They're
in
playing
League...
Reload.
They're playing.
Oh,
Reload.
they're playing Reload. Okay, so is that...
Yeah.
I'm assuming the weapons and
competitive
everything
than
in
this.
Reload are different than this?
It's definitely
like
way more
OG
competitive than this. Yeah. It's
Okay.
You remember the Snoop Dogg season? It's basically that loop pool on a smaller map.
Okay, because I know, like, I'm a League of Legends guy, and I know that if, for instance, Riot would push out a whole new meta, that competitive play would stay one version behind, right? That they wouldn't play immediately on that version.
That's really good.
Yeah, well, that Riot has a very good way of monetizing competitive play, right? So Epic could certainly take a note from their playbook, but I just didn't know if the Pro-Am, like, if they're just running around with a bunch of lightsabers too.
No. It's the Pro-Am is definitely taking a lot more serious than this, and I think the Pro-Am is the only hint of competitive you're gonna get this entire season.
I got you.
But going into next season, going back to an old topic, I think. Actually, no, Repunks, actually, I think we are going into Chapter 7 because the next season, I saw on, like, Twitter, it's supposed to be, like, 2.5 months. So we might be on, like, the very end of it going into NAF, or we're at the very beginning of the next season. I could be wrong, but I saw something.
2.5 months would still be... That would be August, though.
Oh, would it be? I mean,
So this team right here, Honor, they had, what, 10 kills early game, last game, and right now they're sitting at 0. So, I mean, they're probably just playing for placement, right? Because they went out mid-game, last game. They got some good kill points, but right now, this is not the same team we saw last game, that's for sure. Corrupted Shadow taking down a couple. Right now, I saw them pop up in the kill feed.
Playing more conservative here.
Ollie taking one down. Let's see, Steamy. Ollie with the confirmed kill. So that's Ackworth.
There's this, yep. Ackworth, here we go.
They got the 4 kills to their names right now. FaZe Banks taking someone down. We got 20 teams left. I would say this is more teams up than last game, based off of where we're at right now in the point.
That is ridiculous.
130.
Did you just see that?
Is obnoxious.
Did you just see that?
That's what I'm saying. That's the AR that has to get nerfed.
That AR is kind of crazy right there. Was that a 180?
That was one.
Oh my gosh!
From that far away, it's kind of insane.
I mean,
So-
you guys watching the stream.
Stream.
You guys watching the stream, you are a minute behind, but holy cow, that was just bonkers. What we just watched right there.
That is yeah, we had to deal with that.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I will say, if you're an IGL, this is your time to shine this season.
Right. Corrupted Shadow
All about
is
positioning here.
going solo ahead of him right now. He's a one-man band with 4 kills to his name.
I don't know.
That's pretty good positioning, but this might be.
Yeah, I mean his
tough to get out
loadout
of
ain't
this one
his
here.
loadout is a sniper rifle and a shotgun. It's not looking too hot.
Don't underestimate that sniper, brother.
No, I
I'm
was
just
about to
saying. I
say,
mean,
you
I
saw
know
what that's
it's
capable
popping up
of.
a lot, but that's just.
You know,
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know anymore because like everything I thought I knew about Fortnite,
It changes.
it changes so fast, and I'm like that. You know what? I'm done. Like you guys, can y'all just give an old man a break for a little bit?
Mr. League of
Like I
Legends.
finally get comfortable to the point where I can commentate and speak to the point where I'm not embarrassing myself, and then they quickly go and change everything again.
That's kind of insane coming from someone who plays a game with 200 characters in it.
Well, you know, like I used to, not anymore. But Ollie just getting to someone else again with that sniper.
That dude,
Like, I
85.
mean, it's just crazy. Like I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
it was like a
it's
toe
been
shot for
so many months.
69 right there. Dang.
I mean,
that
like,
is
a
insane.
sniper rifle. Like,
That's
first of all,
actually
what's
crazy.
the reload time on that sniper rifle, right? Like,
There's no reload. there's no
usually
reload.
that's something with that level of overpowerness you would balance by having a 3-second, 4-second delay before you can fire again.
I
Right?
believe
But
the
that
delay
is
on
like
this-
half a second before you can pop off again.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I believe the delay in between a shot. I saw something about it. I think it was like 0.4 seconds or something like
Yeah, I
that.
mean, it felt like half a second, which is like
And then-
that's AR level in my opinion.
Yeah,
That's not a
and then-
sniper rifle.
Yeah, it's and then
Tittle's
the
taking
reload
someone
time-
down.
Or the cool, not the reload time. The cooldown
They
time is
sniffed out Shadow up in there.
Yeah, they sniffed him, boy. He
Took
was
them out. They found him.
He was putting out that scent. We still got 28 folks up, 11 teams left. How's our friends in Ackworth doing? Are they still up? Yeah, there they are.
They are still.
They got
up in
8
prime
kills. Yeah, I
position
mean,
here.
you know,
Prime
you got to
position.
win, and then a top 3 or 4, and then now they're in top 11. I mean,
Looks like
I
Allie
would
was, like,
say
two
they are
backs.
definitely the team to beat right now, based off of what we're seeing in terms of points.
100%.
We've still got.
Alley Boy is in a
oh,
contested
they're
spot. Oh
fighting
my
back here.
god.
That's what I was gonna say here. Let's.
Mr.
can
Strawberry with 7 kills to himself right now. Alley Boy, like I said, he's
Oh,
taking a
yeah,
break
so-
after last game. He's like, you know what, you guys, y'all need to pull your weight. I am,
Did he make it in?
I
here?
am
think he
sore.
did,
Yeah, he does. He
didn't
does. He does. He does.
Yeah, he
Something.
made it in here. So he's gonna be
Pulls
wanting to
full
heal
rate.
up real quick. Yep.
It pulls up.
How are we looking? 29.
Strawberry taking down some.
You definitely have to go for a refresh.
Yeah, definitely scuffed here.
That's fantastic split.
You gotta have. Yep.
Fiddles on that.
This could be that opportunity now.
Larry-
That is
Down
insane.
in.
What's up,
There's the
Larry?
grenade.
That is insane, bro.
Alley Boy goes down again.
No, that wasn't the repunks. That was the force
Everyone's
mythic.
out on this
That like
one.
pulls people out of
Let's see
boxes.
here.
We got strong Kiwi. I
It's
mean,
kind of a crazy pull with no.
we got quite a few teams for what I just saw that are solos at this point.
Ollie Otter again. Ackworth cleaning up.
I
here.
mean, Ollie is just going off right now.
Big
So-
time. Looks like he's trying to.
That's just bonkers to me that a sniper rifle is able to
That
pop
is
off that
insane. Did you see? Did
Oh
you
my
see
god!
that? Did you see
fast.
that?
That is crazy
That
to me.
is absolutely insane.
I mean,
Looks
well
like he's gonna
done.
Clean this up
200
too.
to zero.
Oh my
12 kills
gosh,
right now to
yes, he's gonna
Ackworth.
clean this one up too.
That is insane.
That is just bonkers to
mad.
I
me.
think,
This
I think somebody got that.
does
one from
not
him.
make
he's gonna
sense
look
to
back
me.
And take this one out too. I think.
Yep, pull out the sniper.
Trying to heal in
Shoot
the
him.
storm.
that does
They'll
not make
probably get
sense
this
to me.
one. Zone pulls back to them here. So
The to
yeah,
give
he's gonna
context,
clean
by
that
the
one
way,
up.
for people getting
Oh, he takes it down to
Top
one down.
four.
8
Nice.
kills to Ollie. Top 4, 7 players left. I would say this team right now is
There's
well positioned
another
to
one,
take
top
this one down.
3.
Takes him down. 9
Wow.
kills to Ollie. So that gives them, what,
15
15
kills.
kills as a team. Again, you guys, if you're tuning in, this is your first time watching Platinum Lobbies, it's really normal to see 2 or 3 teams carrying a lobby with 15 to 20 kills, and Ackworth is definitely putting their name out. They won the first game. They got a top 4 or 5 in the second game, and
Ollie
looks
goes
like they are
down.
well positioned to win this game. But Ollie does
Tittles
go
is
down. We got Tittles down. Let's
Beetle's
see.
still up. Beetle and Jack Attack still up.
But yeah, they still got a duo left
like
out of
Tittles
3
goes down
players.
in third.
So it's 2v1 right now.
2v1 here. Squig's on the low ground. Let's see where did this pull? Yeah. All right. Really healthy with the builds here.
I want to see. I
surprisingly.
mean, let's see Squigs pop off here.
19
His loadout,
here.
not gonna lie,
Here.
Squigs' loadout is
I
pretty
think he
weak.
has to go up, doesn't he?
He has to take the zip counter, I think.
He-
Oh, yeah,
his,
he's good.
yeah, his
Yeah.
loadout is really weak. I
Wait,
don't
maybe
see
he's not,
Squigs
right?
winning
They let
this
him
right
up. Wait, they let him up though. He
They
has
just
so many
sold. They just
mats.
sold.
Yeah, he is definitely healthy with the mats.
Does he have the pro amp
I think they
pickaxe?
had about 40 total.
We'll see. He's going for the Chuck Jug, but I mean,
Beetle 14.
he's got a lot of
30.
He's actually a lot
Med?
more stacked than they are.
But,
Five med kits on low ground though.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Even
don't
if he
know.
runs
Clean
zone,
this
he's
up
there.
right
Not looking
here.
great
Maybe?
right now.
Yeah,
Here we go. Yeah, this is where he's going down. I
nice.
figured.
What is
Yeah.
that, 18 kill win for
Way to go,
the
man.
Ackworth teams
Ackworth,
there.
well done.
Congratulations.
Congrats to you guys. That's 2 wins, and congrats. That's definitely the team to beat. Everyone, take note. We got next week coming up. 3 more games. Phoenix, you got some work to do, but we're going to make it happen. I believe Repunks is going to make some magic happen. So now that you see Repunks, what we're up against, what do we got to do, man? Because we were hurting this week.
We just need to get rotates down. We need to find a better drop spot. Our rotates looked kind of clumsy. We're just like stumbling upon teams. Like the rotates just need to get better in the positioning, and then they can just spray at everyone. Like this season, you don't have to be very mechanically gifted or anything like that. It's literally just positioning and then just shoot at people nonstop. Height is
Yeah,
one important this
that's-
season as
yeah.
well. If you get height, you pretty much just win because you don't ever have to stop shooting. And there's no movement, so there's not really any counterplay to height.
Let me fix this right quick.
I will say height is probably one of the biggest things. If you could teach them to go for height in end game, that's huge. I just don't know.
Yeah,
if they
I mean,
do.
right now, we just need to get them to the end game, which I think is just going to be like reading the map, reading where dead
Definitely.
side is, avoiding players.
Yeah,
considering the
definitely.
two goals.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely the early and mid game planning, probably. I have a feeling they're gonna talk about polls like Kanata did or something. I don't know. But it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this was rough, but it's okay. I mean, we still got 3 more games to play. Bottom game goes out, right? Crypto, you said we had game 1 scored already. Is that right?
Crypto Frost?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, let's give a little
see if I can-
update
See if I
here.
can pull that up. That's what I
We
was gonna
got
say. I was gonna look
a few
at,
people still left in
let's
chat.
see.
Actually, we got a lot of people in chat right now. So I know.
Yeah, I was seeing if we could score game 2, but yeah, let me pull this up for
Let's
game
see.
1.
I mean, we won't have game 3 for a little bit, but maybe even game 2 is available now going into game 3. So, I don't know. Like, obviously, Ackworth holding their own. I would say the Flowberries team had a strong performance as well out of San Antonio. Irvine, I mean, my goodness, what is it? North, South, OC, Irvine, whatever. Alley Boy, that second game was just incredible play. Definitely holding it down for that squad. So I'm just curious to see where we're at right now. The first game I didn't get to watch. I mean, really, none of us got to because we were having so many issues. But I'm curious to see how it turned out for sure.
I'll have something for you in a moment on those. I don't know all the team names, but I can definitely some of them that we can pick out for sure. Like we can kind of go down through there. If we had a complete list of all the teams in the qualifier, we could probably come up with something pretty quick. But let me see what we got here on this one. So game 1. And I can, if it's easier, I can probably stream this up, maybe. You want to see some of this? And there is the match score. Pull this down. Here's messaging me.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Still sticking in. I I was informed that my mic was blasting loud. So
Oh,
we're
it
still
has
trying
been?
to, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Apparently, I don't know. I went last week with it was way too quiet, and my wife informed me that, babe, you are way too loud. So, I'm trying to adjust it. We'll figure this out eventually.
All right. So, yeah, I don't have a very pretty way to display any of this here. But from game one, for sure, we've got Ackworth. That team we were looking at was they won the game, 14 kill points for a total of 79. I'm gonna say they were probably up on the top there. We've got yeah, it's gonna the Speedman team. If anyone's you're on that one, Speedman and Scout. That was a 26th place with we got some no kill points, so we got a point there for that team. We've got the Dig Carter team
Yep.
from game one, 34 placement points, no kill points on that one, so 34 points for them. We've got, let's see, what's some of these other teams that are in here? It's Lilia Slime and Ninja 7 Up. That was one point. Looks like they went out early too, 32nd place, and 1 point there. We've got EVR Live is another one. Total of 60 points for their team. That'd be 8 kills. And 44, I believe, is a top 3 or 4 for them. The Secret W Key and FN Gamer Kid, Roblox X Switch. 10 total points for them. That was all placement. No kill points on that. This might have been the second place team that I'm seeing now from game one. 24 kill points on them. 48 in placement. 72. So that's a solid second place from what I've seen so far, just behind where Ackworth is at. And this person was Brill KYT with 7 kills on them. Then we've got I see this get clipped Bozo. I remember seeing that a few different times. So that was 17th place, 24 total points, 3 kills on that team. Alley Boys team, and that's another one that we're interested in. So this is actually pretty interesting. I think the placement points. This was the second place team in game one with 26 kill points, so for a total of 82. So they might have actually been enough for them to have more points than and again, I'm just reading JSON right here. I don't have it in a nice fancy organized thing, but that might be enough. I think that's the highest one that I've seen so far in here. Onyx Cat Lucho went down early, 1 point for them. 46 points total for Mongoose, Jack's Attack, and FaZe Banks. I remember seeing those names in game one. The Silas OG, I remember seeing them as well. Looks like they went down early as well. 27th place. 24th place. Let's see. Yep. Kill points and total points 12. Tittle's team in game one. Okay, so I'm going to say based on the performance they had in game 2 and 3, this one will not count for them because they looks like they died pretty early off. They only got 12 points total in that one.
Okay.
Noxie here, 16th place, 22 points total, 2 kill points on them. I'm just trying to highlight anyone that I remember seeing as I'm going down through here to read some of that. So total points, 70 on this team, 9 kills for them, and third place in game one. This was Robot Destroyer, Godly, and Squid. I'm not sure which location they're from. That was a solid performance from them, though. There's 44 total points on Holster, Guns Up, and KBM Funky. Remember seeing that. 6th place for them in that match. Got XPL Viper, Qual, and XPL CDK. Looks like they went out early. They got some placement points, though. 32 points on PSI Surge, Puzzled, and Void Monkey. That was in 11th place with 1 kill for Puzzled. We've got Hymns, Strawberry, and Little Ramy Reaper. Okay, I remember seeing that name a few different times as well.
Yep.
So that is the 4 kill points on them, 28 total. That was a top 12 finish. So Phoenix, our guys, again, they went out pretty early there. So we've got just placement points there. Strong Kiwi, Diamond Jack, and All Mex Eris. I've got they went out 25th place, so 2 points for the 6 points on them. Frosty Knight, Bancroft, Magpul. That one seems like a familiar one. So they got a total of 11 points in that one. Looks like they got quite a few kills, and then just went out early in the mid game in 17th place. Chroma Cup, not Spid. Okay, no. It's Dark Outside and Buva. I remember those names. So they got 48 points out of that match. This might be one that counts for them. That's 6 kills on that and a top 8. So definitely a solid performance there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
From them, Aaron in Paris. A lot of teams from Aaron in Paris, Gray in Paris, and the awesome Ian YT going out in 15th place. 30 total points for them. 16 points on AG Fetch, Zorro, and Squigs. Looks like Snappyka was by himself here, perhaps. 30. Okay. Actually, I think this was probably the host in the game. So
yeah.
I think that's probably Jack. So Velix, Thunderyard, and Slim. I remember seeing those. So this wasn't a terrible game for them either. 12 kill points on them with a top 10 finish. 44 points total in game 1. Automat, Swiss, Agent Creepa. Remember seeing those too. 14 points on them. That's all placement. 36 points on Falcon, Honor, Falcon Destroyer. That's the Poison team, right? So they really popped off in that first game, in that second game that we watched, right?
Absolutely.
In game 2, because they got 36 points in this game. Looks like they went out really kind of early in 13th place. Definitely not a crazy amount of kills there, but they definitely stepped it up and popped off in game 2. So you got
nice
Elite Riot, Corrupted Shadow. This place they went out kind of early. Aquadozer, Ninja, Spider-Man, Badger, 22nd place. 24th place on Unknown Ducky, Skitty, and Hellcat, Flow Kings. No kill points on them, so that's 24 total in 14th place. So let me scroll all the way back up here, and I'll check on and see this. Yeah, so based on game 1, top teams.
Yep. Let's hear it.
The top placing team, from what I'm seeing here, was most definitely Alley Boy, Irvine. It was close. That was the second place team, and the kills really put them ahead, right? I believe they had 82 points. Let me search up this Alley real quick. Yeah, so 82 points on them, and then you go to Ackworth here, and we've got 79 points on them. They actually won.
Close.
They actually won the game, but the kill differential was what made up the points there. So
yeah, so
that's the top two solidly right now.
So we stand corrected. Game 1 and game 2, we have Alley Boy. Remember, he popped off in game 2. Yeah, and they took the win on that one. So it's safe to say that they're in first place. I mean, if they were in first place going into game 1 and game 2, they win, and he has that kind of a kill drop. I mean,
I would say so. So yeah, absolutely. And so it's actually interesting in this one that we didn't see. What was that game 2? Alley Boy had 12
kills just to himself alone, right?
And maybe one on Ants or the other player. But when I'm looking at it here, like this was a little more evenly distributed in this. He had 7 kills on Alley Boy in game 1, 4 kills on Ants, and then the other one is the Unicode did not render properly here, so I can't tell what the name is here. But anyway, yeah, that second place with 26 with 13 kills is what put them ahead. So I believe they were 3 points ahead of Ackworth on that one, and that's a kill and a half. So super tight race on that one.
Yeah, it is.
And I was in the middle of hoping to get something from game 2. I can get game 3, but this might be something that I think we can compile before the next before next week. We can go live and talk about it. Yeah, for sure, we can compile it. Probably post a leaderboard, something like that. So
Wait,
Yeah,
stream over?
absolutely. Yeah, we're done, buddy. So we're still live, but I'm just going to actually sign off here, folks. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate everyone sticking with us. Game 1, we know it was chaos, and but game 2 and 3, hopefully it was better for you. Hopefully you got your money's worth, right? So stick around. Next weekend we will have this well-refined streaming machine. This is XP League Franklin, the land of memes, right here. That's what we are. That's what we do. So we'll see you guys next week. Appreciate y'all sticking around. Always, absolutely, Saturday, my favorite day of the week. Adam, we love you, man. It's always good to see you, buddy. We'll see you soon. Trixie and Repunks, we had our featured commentators this week. Next week, stick around, folks. Hopefully, Franklin Phoenix we'll get it right and we will qualify, but fingers crossed. So next week we'll see y'all same time, same place, 5:15 Central. Wait, is it 4:15 Central? Sorry. Is it 4:15? 4:15. All right, 5:15 our time, 4:15 your time. So we'll see you guys next week. We will. I appreciate everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Good night.